The woman drove her newly purchased car off a cliff. Inside the car sat her 1-year-old son. Why would she make such a crazy move? The reason was that her son had accidentally activated the car's safety system, locking all doors securely and leaving her outside the vehicle. In an attempt to rescue her mischievous son, she hastily grabbed a stick to block the closing window, but the window trapped and broke the stick. She could only anxiously direct her son from outside the car, but he was too young to understand what she was saying. At this point, Annie became emotionally overwhelmed. Her actions frightened the child, causing her phone to drop. Annie was now in a state of panic, as they were in a remote area, surrounded by wilderness. She didn't know how to save her child. After calming down, Annie tried to communicate with the car's smart voice system, but the car's soundproofing was very strong. Then, she picked up a stone to smash the window, but the car's glass was bulletproof, and the stone couldn't break it. Her actions had already scared the child. Annie suddenly realized she couldn't save her child alone, so she headed towards the Gobi to seek help. Eventually, she found an electricity monitoring station and excitedly shouted for help. Upon approaching, she discovered the door was locked. With no choice, Annie climbed over the wall. There was indeed no one inside, but she did find some tools. She immediately returned to the car. However, just then, she heard the growl of a wild animal nearby. Realizing her son might be in danger, Annie quickly rushed back to the car. Fortunately, her son was unharmed. This moment, a pack of wild dogs appeared. Annie used a large pair of pliers to fend off the dogs, effectively stopping their attack. Now exhausted, she lay on the roof of the car to rest, planning to think of a solution the next morning. The next day, Annie was awakened by the scorching sunlight. With the ground temperature reaching nearly 38 degrees, the temperature inside the car was even higher, and her son was still wearing a cotton coat. Annie took off her own jacket, using it to shield the sun from the window. Nevertheless, her son inside the car was becoming dehydrated. Realizing her son's life was in danger, she had to temporarily leave him in the car, again heading into the Gobi in search of help. After a long trek, seeing a plane parked on the runway, Annie thought her son would finally be saved. But upon closer inspection, she realized it was an abandoned plane left there for many years.